Dear students, Assalamu alaikum to all of you. The topic for today is succession after Shastri. Or in other words, the topic for today is Miss Indira Gandhi. In the previous lecture, we threw light on the topic political succession of Nehru, and we came to know that Lal Bahadur Shastri, as a compromise formula, as a result of consensus within the party, became the second Prime Minister of India. Since Lal Bahadur Shastri died within a short span of 2 years, and again the challenge of succession was back within the party. So the topic on which I will throw light today is political succession after Shastri or Indira Gandhi, the third Prime Minister of India. Before discussing the procedure by which she became the successor of Shastri or the third Prime Minister of India, I would like to give some knowledge, information about the early life of Miss Gandhi. Miss Indira Priyadarshini Gandhi was born on 19th November 1917. She was the only daughter of, or the only child of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, one of the top freedom leaders of India and the first Prime Minister of India. She was the daughter of Kamla Kaul. Kamla Kaul was her mother, and she lost her mother at a very young age, who died due to tuberculosis. Mrs. Indira Gandhi had schooling both in India and then in Switzerland and Oxford, England. Now coming back on the topic, political success of Shastri. As you know, Shastri died immediately after signing the Tashkent Declaration, and this brought back the challenge of succession. Mrs. Indira Gandhi was chosen as the successor of Lal Bahadur Shastri. At that time, she was young, dynamic and vibrant leader. Above all, she was the daughter of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who was one of the most able and the tallest leaders of India. The Congress President proposed her name as successor of Shastri, and which was endorsed by almost all the Congress chief ministers. Though Morarji Desai was a more able and experienced leader within the Congress party, however, Kamrao is the Congress president, the then Congress president, and other congressmen had their inhibitions about Desai, so Indira Gandhi became the natural choice or the natural successor of Shastri. Nevertheless, Morarji Desai contested the elections of parliamentary party leader against Indira Gandhi. Since Indira Gandhi had the backing of the veteran congressmen, she won the contest by 355 votes to 169. So there was a smooth transfer of power or smooth transition of power in spite of the intense competition, and this was seen as a sign of maturity of the Indian democracy. As you know that after Nehru's death, doubts were raised about the continuation of democracy in India. Since nothing wrong happened and Shastri became his successor. But Shastri's untimely death again raised doubts whether democracy in India would sustain or not, and there would be war of succession. Since the decade of 1960 was a very dangerous decade for India because the country had seen two wars with China in 1962 and with Pakistan in 1965. So a dynamic leader was required to rule the country. Indira Gandhi was a dynamic, a veteran, and a vibrant leader. She was brought by the party as a Prime Minister candidate to rule the largest democracy of the world. The party won the general elections of 1967 and Indira Gandhi became the first ever elected woman Prime Minister of India. And she proved her worth. She proved as a very capable, vibrant and a dynamic leader. Under her tenure, India made a tremendous progress in every field. She was a decisive leader. She was a very bold and dynamic and vibrant leader. Dear students, I think it's enough for today. Khuda Hafiz. Stay home, stay safe.